if you live in portions of the Northeast and New England, you have got to be on extreme alert as we head into this week. We have got one of the biggest nor'easters within the past decade coming this weekend to major cities like New York City, Providence, Rhode Island, Hartford, Connecticut, and Boston, Massachusetts, as where we could see upwards of 2 to 3 feet of snow and wind gusts as high as 80 miles per hour in some locations. It is going to be a very, very, very active weekend, and considering how much snow we could be seeing across coastal New England, we already have winter storm watches issued from Gloucester, Massachusetts, all the way down into Providence, Rhode Island as well. And as far east as you go to Plymouth, Chatham, all the way into Provincetown, we could be seeing easily over 3 feet of snow as well. So let's go ahead and time this out for you. Starting off on your day on Friday, look for scattered snow showers anywhere from the Tennessee Valley up to the Mid-Atlantic, and also into portions there in western New York as well. And then as we head into your night on Friday, this is when things really kick up, especially along the I-95 corridor, going all the way from the nation's capital through the Big Apple there in New York City, all the way up into Boston, Massachusetts, where temperatures will be steady in the low 20s. And then as you head into your Saturday, this is going to be the biggest day for coastal New England, and especially there in the eastern Northeast as well, going anywhere from New Jersey into Delaware, eastern New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, all the way up into Maine and the U.S.-Canadian border. It is going to be a very rough day with extremely heavy snowfall, potentially seeing upwards of 5 to 8 inches per hour in some of these bands. And considering how strong the winds could be, we could easily be seeing waves over 24 feet, potentially even over 36 feet, right around the center of low pressure. And taking a look at these snowfall showing up on both the US GFS model and the European model, you can see right here, anywhere in eastern Rhode Island and extreme eastern Massachusetts, we could be looking at extremely heavy snowfall. I mean, easily upwards of 2 to 3 feet, maybe even 4 feet of snow. We're talking about 36 plus inches of snow across coastal portions of New England. Now, down towards our local area, here's a look at what we will be expecting as this brand new upper level low forms just off the coast of the Carolinas. It will first start off as rain, and then as we get that cold air to come in from the northwest, it might change a little of that precipitation over to snow, before the event is all said and done. But the good thing is that we're not really going to be dealing with any freezing rain or sleet or ice with this system. It's mostly just going to be rain and then that change over to snow. But unfortunately, if we do see any snow, it will most likely not accumulate. We're only looking at a dusting on both the Euro and the GFS model. But still, whether we get an inch and a half or an inch, we're still seeing snow in South Carolina, and we never see snow, so that is definitely something we need to be grateful for, even if we only see flurries in our area. So let's go ahead over to the model and time this out for you once again. Just take a very close look here, just off the coast of the Carolinas over the next, I would say, 18 and 24 hours, as this massive coastal low forms. You've got a massive trough here over the Ohio Valley, and that is bringing all this cold air down into the Carolinas, while our massive upper low will be forming just off the eastern coast. And then you can see, as you head into Friday and Saturday, this low just absolutely blows up. I mean, the pressure is going to be going all the way down to 950 millibars, which is typically the pressure that we see within, a major Category 3, Category 4 hurricane. And also, take a look at these lines that are circling that big upper level low. The closer the lines are together, the stronger the winds. So once again, we could easily be seeing wind gusts upwards of 60 to 70, almost 80 miles per hour. So let's go ahead and zoom in on here on the northeast and take a look at the areas that will be seeing the heaviest snow. I mean, once again, if you live in eastern Massachusetts, eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, eastern Vermont, New Hampshire, and extreme eastern Maine there, please, please, please take your precautions now. Treat this as if it was a major, major hurricane, but a blizzard. Okay, let's go ahead and time this out for you. You can just see over the next several hours, I mean, anywhere here in eastern Rhode Island, eastern Massachusetts, look how close these lines are. Once again, easily wind gusts upwards of 60 to 70, almost 80 miles per hour possible with this system. And considering how strong the waves are going to be and that onshore push is going to be, we could easily be seeing a very dangerous storm surge threat that we usually only talk about when talking about hurricanes. But treat this nor'easter as if it was a hurricane. But thankfully, this system will be moving very, very quickly So hopefully we shouldn't see, any more than maybe 1 to 2 feet, hopefully. But if you live in Nova Scotia and you're watching this from Nova Scotia, you could be one of the hardest hit locations possible within this particular system. But thankfully, it should all be out of our area as we head into about Sunday and then eventually into your Monday. So with that being said, I cannot stress this enough. Please treat this, if you live in the Northeast and New England, as a major Category 3 hurricane. If you don't prepare, this could be a very dangerous, life-threatening situation for you and your families. I cannot stress this enough. Please prepare now for one of the biggest nor'easters you may ever see in your life. I've been studying weather for about I've been studying weather for about 4 or 5 years now, and I've seen plenty of snowstorms throughout my career. I have never seen a snowstorm slash nor'easter as strong as this one is. I cannot stress this enough. Please, please, please prepare now. Alrighty? So that is going to be it for this video. I will be posting a brand new video tomorrow with much more details on this. Please prepare now, stay safe, and have a great night.